Everybody, and welcome back to Road to Pro. I am EndGame, and this is part 12. As I said in the end of the last episode, this was going, or I was going to watch a bot game, and I did. Before we start this, I have the stats of that last game, plus some tips, not the exact stats, but I'm going to put the game in a loading station. In the domination first game, Artendify won that game, 155 to 152. Nardini, who was on Artendify's team, also known as Federation's team, went 18-6 with 11 caps, so he definitely did go off against them. They were down 17 at the half against the Ghost team. Oh shit, I gotta start this over because I'm still on Codcaster. Anyway, they almost did lose. Artendify almost lost that game. The Ghost had a 2-1 cap with about a minute left, and then they capped C and A, I wanted to say, and put them up just over enough. And then I think the last 20 seconds they only had one flag, and the Ghost almost brought it back. I got to give them props in that game. It was very enjoyable to watch. And let's see here. We're just gonna go back to Strike Zone, which was the map, and I'm gonna take myself off of Codcaster, and we'll go back to the stats. All right, in the second game of Blitz, it was 10-7 at halftime, in favor of Andres Jr.'s team. This game was really a blowout, in sorts. It wasn't very exciting. Nobody really played well. The best player on or in the game was played for Andre Jr.'s team. He went 13-8 with eight captures. Let's see here. I'm in the higher seat, so I'm gonna go with Ghost. It was a bounce back game for them after they played really poorly against Artendify's team in the first. They did bounce back to win that game by 5 points. In the Search and Destroy game, Andre Jr. ended up taking it out 6-4. Artendify was down 1-4 after 5 rounds, and they brought it back to win 3 straight to get it back to 4-4. But then after that, they just couldn't do anything. McDaniel for Artendify went 11-7 actually, so another double digits drop by bots, which has been really crazy today actually. So yeah, guys, that was the recap. Like I said, Junior took the series 2-3. We're gonna move on here to my series, which is a best of 5, and as you see in front of you, we are going domination on Strike Zone. I'm gonna be running not this class, but this one. So yeah, guys, that was an interesting series. One thing I thought of when I was watching the bots play actually was that maybe I should have you guys either tweet out at me or tweet out or in the comments of the video beforehand. Tell me who you guys thought was gonna win. Or right now you're gonna tell me who you thought would win. But I definitely thought Artendify after the first game had a pretty good chance of winning. I've never seen them in a blitz game, and of course, yes, I do know this is bots, and I do know they don't have any consistency whatsoever. But I was kind of interested when they started coming back in the search game. I definitely thought there was a chance of them beating these guys in the series. But then after the 5th round, when they won that, it was pretty insane. They won it, and I was kind of disappointed. I was hoping for a 3-1 seed again, like after the last tournament there was a 3-1 seed. But nope, it's just Andre Jr. again. I think I'm gonna get but yeah, guys, this is a 5-game series, so the minimum amount of videos you'll see from this series is 3, which means you guys will get to see a search, a blitz, and a domination all in one tournament. So that's really nice for you guys. Get turned on. Anyways, let me know what your thoughts are about the last series. Honestly, when I started, I know I said that I wanted Artendify to win, but after the blowout of the first round, I kind of thought Andre Jr.'s team probably would have won it in 2. I figured since the only thing I've watched them play is Search that the games might be close, but I thought Artendify or Andre Jr. definitely would have won in 2. But then after the first game, I thought Artenify might win in 3 because, well, Blitz Freight was the map that they played for Search. So I was a little bit scared about that. But the Search game, I definitely thought that that Artenify could have won, but they couldn't, obviously. And now, since I can't have them, I suppose, well, it would be pointless. I was gonna say I can't have them play for third, but that would be pointless because whoever loses this series gets second, and of course Artenify gets first, get turned on. But yeah, hopefully we're definitely gonna pull out this win today. It looks like as we're up 55-17 here with a little over half of the game to go, or half of this round to go. I think that they kid looked like he had a shotty, did he? Enemy does have Bravo. Another one in here. Yes. Don't kill me, thank you. I'm one shot. Get knifed. There's only one guy here, so we are losing Bravo. So yeah, guys, that was the first series I've not, I shouldn't say that's the first series I've watched, because it's not. It actually is the second series that I watched. Although it is the first one that I've watched all 3 game types with teams. Because as you guys know, in the first one I only watched the Search, and it was really entertaining to watch these guys, to watch Artenify's team bring it back in the second half and actually win that game. Which I'm surprised, because usually when bots do bad, they usually just stay doing bad. They don't ever bring it back. But that Nardini guy on that team, he went off. He played really well. Which I'm actually kind of surprised. He had 18 kills and 8 caps. No, he had... Yeah, I can't remember what I said. I can't remember what he did. But it was definitely a blowout. Or not a blowout, but a really good game played by him, and he carried his team. Because most of his team, I think all the other 3 guys went negative, and one guy was like 8-9 or something like that. Really good game to watch. And then the Blitz, it was just blowout city from the beginning. I think Junior's team went up by like 3-0 or something like that before they actually got their first cap, and then they kind of just kept going from there. They never really stopped. And oh shit, scared the hell out of me. Anyway, yeah, the second half wasn't even any better. I think they had a couple kids who were in double digits. Nothing really impressive from either team. And then Search came along, and McDaniel for Artenify's team did his best to keep his team in it, and they didn't play bad, not at all. They didn't play bad at all. I think they had one kid who went double negative, but as for and at the end of the half, we're up 70 points, 107-37. Anyway, yeah, like I said, Artenify didn't have anybody who played really bad. I think they had one kid who went 4-8, but he didn't. I mean, you're always gonna have kids who do bad. But then, I mean, if you look at Junior's team, who definitely, they were mediocre at best. And I mean, they had like 3 kids go like 6-6, and then one kid, their best kid was 8-6, and then another guy was 2-5, I want to say. So I was actually really surprised that Artenify couldn't pull out the win. But on the same half, on the same side of that coin, they did end up, I guess they played better when they needed to. Oh, bot saves me there. Wow, nice job, Nataline. What is that, Nade's girlfriend or what? No, I'm kidding. But yeah, very entertaining series. I think if Artenify could redo that, and I think if Artenify could redo those last 2 rounds where they lost 2 straight, I think they could have almost won what would have that been? That would have been the 9th round, where they went down 5-4, but because I think it was a 2-2 series, 2-2. It was a 2-on-2, and then one of their guys died, and then they got one guy died, or he killed another guy, and then it was a 1-1, and then the guy went to it was 1-2, and the guy went to defuse, and he would have got it, and if he would have kept, but one of the enemy bots got really close, so then the guy dropped the defuse and knifed him, and then the other guy killed him, which was really unfortunate because I honestly do believe truly that if he would have kept defusing, he would have gotten it. Just because bots take a while to shoot, and I don't really know them to knife. Except for, of course, he knifed the bot, which I can't. Oh wow, Jesus, scared the hell out of me. Yeah. Oh wow, we go 3 down. Holy shit. Anyway, Fortin gets the 2-piece on us. Anyway, and then the last one came down to their worst player, Artenify's worst player. Artenify's worst. Oh, give me their entire team. Holy shit. Artenify's worst player versus 4 people. He managed to pick one guy up, but they planted the bomb, so he had to either just go for the defuse and try to get the or no, he planted the bomb, and then he just had to manage to hold off all 3 of their players. And I know bots usually run away if it takes too much time before they see a bot, so then they run away from the bomb, which really sucks. Oh man, see, choking the 4 pieces because I never think the last guy's gonna be there, but he is. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, their worst guy versus Vol 4, he didn't pick up 1, and I mean he gave it a valiant effort, but yeah, it took 1 guy down, and then he was shooting at the other, or he turned around, or he ran away, and he got killed before he could do anything. So, yeah, valiant effort by Artenified, who, I mean, besides their first series, really was a contender. I mean, of course, versus me, they'd probably get their shit blown out of the water, but, I mean, I bet this goes to a 5-game series. I bet, let's see here, they go back to domination, which they won, so, I honestly think if we went to a 5-game series, I think Junior would still win it, just because they're a better blitz team. But I guess you never know. I mean, our Junior could win that domination and end the series there, or Artenify could. Artenify. Oh wow, I can't believe I didn't expect him to be there. But yeah, it could have gone either way. They're very close teams, and I definitely, like I said, I think Artenify and Junior are damn near the best teams, except for in the blitz category, which Junior just, or Artenify just could not control the map on Freight, and they got dominated right from the beginning, and it was just unfortunate for them that it had to go that way. And I think, like I said, I think if it goes to a 5-game series, I still think Junior wins it because just because of their power and blitz and how well. Well, actually, no, I'm sorry. If it was a 5-game series, I think Artenify has a good chance of winning that, because the last game would be Search. It wouldn't be Blitz. It'd be Search. It'd be Domination and then Search. So I definitely think they take Domination. I don't know why I was thinking Blitz, but I definitely think they take Domination. But then I think when it comes to to Search, it's a toss-up, because I mean, unlike the first game where they took him out 6-2, and then the second game, I think Artenify played better, but I think Junior just had the better odds. I don't know how to explain it better than that, because I think Artenify's team played better, but they didn't win, which was really odd to me. And we're close this game out 213-81, so we actually blow these guys out pretty handily, actually. 213-81. All right, that'll be the first game of this series, and like I said, this will probably be a blowout just because it's rookie. I do go 68-4 and 16, mainly because I was still trying to talk about this last series, which is what I'll be doing here in the future with these games. I've still yet to decide what I'm gonna do with like the 256, if I'm gonna actually go over each game. I don't think I will until it gets down to like 14 or 16 teams where it's easier for me to talk about each game, because like each game takes about like 30 seconds to go over if I go quick, and then that'll end up being like 20-minute videos where I don't need that. All right, so we're gonna go into Search because it's a 5-game series. It'll be Search in our next game, and I'm gonna switch soldiers while I'm thinking about it. All right, so thanks guys for joining me today. I hope you did enjoy this video. I know I talked a lot about the bot series, which is kind of what I wanted to do. But yeah, next game will be Search and Destroy on Sovereign, which, like I said, is my worst map. But yeah, drop a like if you did like this video. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, feel free to subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye.